I think your first record on Koch was with Game, Certified Gangsters.
Yeah,
Was that was the first song?
yeah. First song was what that was the remix.
The remix. Right. Yep. How did you and Game link up?
They were saying Game was Easy E's son. Um, and then he was Blood. He had on the, what was it, YouTube, MySpace, whatever niggas was watching back there. He had the Easy E tattoo on him and shit like that. So that's what we thought that what it was. We got in touch with him and shit like that. And then we got him to the East Coast. And from there we forged a relationship. You dig? Shouts to Four Bent, RP Four Bent. That was Game's best friend. Passed away very early in Game's career. Dope soul, or super dope soul. Heavy on the gangbang though. Super heavy on the gangbang. Young 6'4", 6'5", heavy. You heard? Pushing through everything. He's a part of LA history. They know about Bent, young Fo Bent. You heard? Word, man.
Billboard. Yeah, for sure.
Billboard, yeah, that's what they call him, Billboard Bent. But that's my man Fo Bent. Word. And that was like, Fo Bent was really excited for who I was and shit like that. You know what I mean? That really bring us together even more the way, I mean, God bless his soul. I went to his funeral too in LA. That's how much I was in LA at the time. Shout out to the Booyah Tribe. They opened up a lot of doors for me in LA. Shouts to Posey, RP Posey, passed away. Crip gentleman took me to all the blood hoods in LA that I needed to know about. He knew all the right people. Only hood he didn't go in was the Jungles, but he parked right outside and waited for me. Shouts to Wacko. Wacko, don't get it confused. Wacko, you heard? Bumpton. Big dog. What's up, bro? How you feeling? Dig? Like, I definitely put it down in California, LA. I had birthday parties in Enterprise Park, you know. If you from LA, you know what I mean by Enterprise Park. And yeah, I have birthday parties in Enterprise Park. You know what I mean? So this is the type of shit that I was doing when they were portraying that East Coast were fake Bloods and they were just putting on the act, and I knew we wasn't. And for me being an avid fan of West Coast culture, man, the gangbanging hit my coast with storm, and being a fan of Snoop and how he handled it. And actually I wanted to build a bridge, and I knew that wasn't gonna be the easiest thing to do, but I had the heart to do it.
Okay, so you did a lot of hanging out over here and linking up with a lot of dudes over here from the streets, just to kind of you know what I'm saying, build that and get everything. I mean, you know, LA being like the original, you know what I'm saying, Bloods and Crips and everything, you know, it you know, they got a lot of love for you know, people that's not from LA, but you know, I can remember that, you know, there was that point where it was like nobody really knew each other.
I mean, yeah, it was a point where LA is a home of what we know gangbanging to be. And when it hit New York and the East Coast like wildfire, and we started to paint that picture, um, LA naturally was like, oh, you don't understand something, you shun something, and I could dig it. But by the time I got to doing it and got to banging, we was gonna figure this out because I was in music and I knew I had to be on that side. So I'm gonna get to this early. They gotta feel my gangster. That was my attitude. And I met some dope out there too. I mean, were still to
What
this
was
day.
that like? You know, seeing that the gangbang culture and the Bloods and Crips and everything come to New York.
What you mean? What was it like?
What was the change? You know, did things change at all? Did the streets change?
The streets of New York definitely changed. Um, Bloods hit this shit like wildfire. Um, Very poignant time in New York City history. And it was kind of opposite, polar opposite from LA. Predominantly, it was at a time where LA is predominantly Crip, and Bloods were outnumbered, and New York City was all Blood with a tiny percent of Crip, maybe less than one hand. It's not so right now. It's definitely, my lokes is out here, you heard? They definitely out here. I mean, shouts to everybody that's affiliated with something. I mean, as long as you try to keep it positive, get to $1, take care of your brothers, less ops. You heard? More thoughts. You dig? More having good times. You heard? We need a little bit more positive energy inside of my city. You know what I mean?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.